Hello, everyone. Welcome to another live stream. Today is Sunday, and I ran out of, I didn't know what to put as the live stream name a couple days ago. I mean, I never know what to put as the live stream name unless it's something important, like my birthday, or we're going to a fish swap or something. So I just put it Sunday stream. I have boring stream titles because I do. And I'm wearing my own hoodie.
I'm not, because I don't have one.
I know.
I asked Santa for one for Christmas.
You should.
Probably get coal.
Probably. You've been a very bad person this year.
Good.
Scott's Aquatics.
The stream sounds very exciting.
Scott's Aquatics, welcome. Sandy Farrell, hello. Petraman, Olivia, welcome. Matt, aka Liquid Zoo, welcome. Mr. Snail Guardians, hello. Someone got a haircut. Were you here for last stream? If you were, he had a haircut then, too.
And we went to a basket raffle, and I won salon gift certificate.
Country Girl Salon.
But they took it.
You got the $50 check.
Yeah. No, I doubt it.
No.
3G.
3G and Steven, welcome. So I remember, I don't know how long.
Yay, boring stream titles.
Exactly. I don't know how long ago it was, but I had I was drinking orange juice, and everybody ruined it by calling it baby brine shrimp. And I was eating dinner just a couple minutes before the stream, and just this blue, it looks darker on the camera, but reminds me of methylene blue, because we're hatching out some rice fish eggs in methylene blue right now. So.
Liquid Zoo Fish Fan Coolness.
Me too. I don't know what to say to that. It's a cool website.
Whiskey bottles.
When did you get that, Steven? When did you?
Yesterday. Saturday. Friday. I don't know what today is.
Today's Sunday. You know, we're live streaming, and we only live stream on Sundays and Wednesdays.
You never know.
So when did you get it, Steven? Are they alive? QC Alcoholic, welcome. So, Scruffy. Yesterday?
No, you said it.
Are they alive? Puppy! That's my dog. He doesn't like me.
Shipping's great.
He's my puppy. So I had something to talk about, but I forgot. But I have an idea. So there's 3 Shh. You can go down. There's 3 Oh, are they alive? I don't know. I guess I need a magnifying glass. But you can put a light up to it, and then if you see something moving around, then they're alive.
Yes, Matt. I see you're very excited about this. And I think it's actually pretty cool.
Yes, I am.
What are you up to now? It was 100 and something the other day, right?
100 and something what?
People?
Oh.
Or maybe I just thought it was 100 and something.
DeFreeze Aquariums, welcome. What was it, Friday? DeFreeze and my mother met up. Someone's going to the dump. And he got rice fish and shrimp and some worms. Doesn't the dump close at 4 o'clock?
Hey, DeFreeze, Sunday, I think it's 5 o'clock.
Oh. 124 listed, about 30 to add info to, and working on 4 different other new features to the site.
I knew you were somewhere around 100 the other day.
Okay.
Yesterday.
Donald Montgomery, welcome. So, there are 3 reptile swaps coming up. One's in March, one's in April, one's in May. March, April, May. Yeah.
I don't know.
So, obviously, betas.
Get a veil chameleon.
Yep. Betas and shrimp are big where they are.
Well.
Supposedly. So we have to breed the betas, and we have a bunch of shrimp babies. But there's 3 swaps back to back, 3 months in a row. I don't know if we're going to all of them. My mother hasn't told me yet. So, yeah, I don't know. But say we were going to all 3 of them, and say that betas and shrimp were big. So, I'm thinking like 15 betas sell each time, and that would be 45 betas. And then for shrimp, you're going to need a lot of shrimp, because we have 10 different types of shrimp. We have reds, red rillies, blue velvets, blue dreams, green jades, chocolates, orange rillies, crystal red, crystal black, yellows, and oranges. So we have 11 different types. And then we have coal shrimp, but yeah. So we have 11 different types. And generally when people buy shrimp, they buy shrimp in like packs of like 5 or 6. So like, say that 2 of each kind sold, 2 6-packs of each sold. That would be 132 shrimp. And that's a lot of shrimp. And that's one swap. If we went to all of them, what did I say, 132?
Yes.
$396 shrimp, if that many. If 2 groups of 6 of each kind sold at all 3 reptile expos. So that's a lot of shrimp.
Nope, Matt, you're in trouble. Yeah. But based on her theory, if we went there and sold 5 million shrimp, we have no idea what's going to sell to reptile show. We'll see what happens. Who knows? We might start a new thing where, like, I don't know, chameleons might like eating cherry shrimp, so they might want to buy live food cultures.
Somebody paid attention in math class. Yeah.
But it'll be the first one, so we'll go there, get rid of some, hopefully, betas, because they're starting to.
We have to breed them, but there's one really nice male that has a really nice bubbleness, so I'm gonna breed him with the violet, because they have similar patterns, like visually, but their genes are so mixed, so you could get anything, which is what I like, because even if we bred like a really nice pure line beta, like you could get like 200 of the same beta. Nobody wants that, because then you just have one color beta, and what if like that color's ugly to other people?
That's why we took an ugly fish and a pretty fish and put them together, so we'll have like mediocre,
that's why we took 2 betas,
fish.
2 betas that have mixed genes and put them together. So gonna have to try and breed them soon, because if we're going to the first one that's in March, then the betas will be 3 months old, and I don't know how big they are when most people sell them, but 3 months old doesn't sound too big to me. So I don't know.
Maybe we can put like a bicycle pump. Like expand them so they look bigger.
You gonna give him swim bladder or something?
Jeremy.
What shirt are you wearing?
So my sweatshirt.
Oh, never mind. You have a bright colored shirt under it?
I have my yellow shirt. Because I worked this morning. Again.
He didn't do anything. Trust me. I'm joking. Maybe. You never know. Jeremy, welcome.
Yeah. So maybe we'll get rid of some betas and some shrimp and
Live foods.
live foods.
So, with the fish swap that we went to November 21st.
Make room for a veil.
Yeah. The fish swap was obviously all fish. Like that. There was nothing else other than fish. So.
A little creepy coming from that. Sorry, just kidding.
Or are you?
Just kidding.
So the fish swap that we went to was obviously all fish. And like we brought, I want to say like 30 or probably a little bit less cichlids, just African cichlids. And like a bunch of mollies and stuff. But with this reptile swap, I don't see us bringing, I mean, I can't speak for everyone, but I don't see us bringing a lot of fish like we did to the fish swap. Obviously, they're looking for betas and shrimp, so that's why we set up nine more shrimp tanks. Huh?
Bring a little variety, see what happens.
Sure. But that's why we set up 9 shrimp tanks. And they were obviously looking for betas. So we're going to try and breed the betas soon. So those are 2 big things. And obviously, like I said, I don't know if we're going to all 3 of them, depending on how the first one goes. But if the first one goes really well and we decide to go to all 3 of them, then we're going to have to breed up like a lot of betas. Because
first we got to put them together.
Shut up. Don't even go where you're going to go.
Okay.
Nope. I know where this is going. And you know it annoys me. But if we were going to go to all 3 of them, then we'd have to breed up a good amount of betas to make sure we have like at least 10 to 20. Well, I would say at least 20 for each fish swap. That's my theory. Boop. Boop.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Donnie.
Is Donnie Lucifer, welcome on Twitch. Is this Steven
Gerard?
Gerard? I was going to say Gerard. But I would probably be wrong. I don't have an answer to that. I don't know who that is. Speaking of live foods, I haven't killed the worm cultures yet. That's good to know.
Matt, is there a place you can go on the Fish Fam site
Mooch.
that shows a list of everyone
Come
that's
here.
on there? Or is it just individually or what you search for?
Look at the back of my sweatshirt. Teespring link in the description.
Big community thing.
Did the grill worm culture I sent you end up working out? Yes.
Da.
Da.
Yes.
That's what people on like, I don't know where I'm
That's a
from.
list. Oh,
Like,
cool.
Da. But yes. Yes, it did. And that's what I feed my baby peppered cories. But the other cultures have come back for the most part. I made 2 more today. I have to get some wood. Maybe I'll ask for a Home Depot gift card for Christmas. Then I'll just get some lumber. Lumbar.
Yeah, I was gonna pick it up at Curtis Lumber, but
But you decided to take a nap.
they delivered it instead of waiting for us to pick it up.
They did?
Yeah. But I still need some other stuff, so.
Da. What do you... What kind of plywood do I need? Oh my god, I saw this thing at Home Depot.
CDX. I already said that.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I thought you said OBS. CDX.
CDX.
CDX. I saw this thing at Home Depot. They're like large rubber mats, and it was like $2.50 for like quarter of an inch thick of these like rubber mats. Did you see something you didn't like?
No, I was trying to figure out what was. What Matt oops then. Or what oops.
You.
How big were the rubber mats?
Couple feet big.
Couple feet?
Yes.
For $2.24.
$2.34.
$2.34.
Yes.
So they were a couple feet big.
Mm-hmm.
$2.34.
Mm-hmm. They're a quarter of an inch thick.
What were they for?
To put on top of the plywood and then make it fun. You know? For my mouse.
Oh. Why don't we just get from Micah and I can make it regular countertop? Why don't you just get a regular countertop?
Those are expensive.
Why don't we go down to the sawmill down the road and we can get like sticks of wood and glue it all together and sand it down, make a nice L-shaped butcher block countertop.
Because you're lying, you wouldn't actually do that.
But there's no space to do it in.
Why not?
Because you'd have to glue it all together and sand it all.
You can do it outside.
Yeah. Hey, Fish Kid.
Fish Kid, welcome.
Crystal's Pets and Plants. Yeah, also, I think Lefty's pretty close with his watch hours.
Wash.
Or maybe his wash hours. I don't know. I know he's pretty close, but I know he's not there yet.
I don't know. When I try to search hamster girl, if he doesn't show up, seems like a bug to me. Bree missed my question above. Huh? Darn it, I can't scroll with my feet. What question? I answered your Grindelworm question. That's what you were asking. I don't know what that means, so I'm not answering it. A few hundred hours. Oh, now you can search hamster girl. Oh, yeah. Sorry, hamster girl. Say what you were going to say. Oh, I missed it. Oh, I missed the answer. Oh, my bad. Oh, I said yes. It did work out, and I made. Well, I used that to feed my longfin peppercorn babies, but the other cultures came back now. So now we have worms, and I made 2 more cultures today.
Is that where you're down to?
You can't spin.
Sure I can. Is that where you're down to, Steven? A few hundred hours left? I think Lefty's a few hundred hours. Last I knew.
Just do like a really long live stream. I feel like GRB did like a 24-hour live stream. What is a hamster? Mooch, mooch. Ah, pick her up. Give her to me. Give her to me. Mooch, mooch, come here. Come here. Come here.
Don't do it. It's a trick.
No, do it. Come on. He doesn't love you as much as I do. Come here. Come here.
Come
here. Come on. Come on. Here you go. I'll make the process faster. She loves me more. It's okay. Shh. I've had it with your mouth, Steven. You're as bad as your wife. Oh, poor Jenna. She's not even in here to defend herself.
Just want to say that Matt has been very busy and he's under a lot of stress. So
why? He fell off a ladder?
People should give him a little snack.
Can you stop lying?
Liquid Zoo, I'm sorry for your family. Oh, sorry for my family. I was like, what happened to his family?
I was like, uh-oh, what happened?
Yeah.
I'm sorry for why do you have to apologize for your family? It's not like we're an embarrassment or something.
Yes. So Sandy just apologized for me for sticking up for you.
On behalf of everyone.
So there you go.
I'm sorry for sticking.
I'm sorry I stuck up for you.
I'm sorry.
Because Sandy told me not to, I guess.
Let's not talk about the ladder. My knee is in bad shape. Oh. I'm sorry. I hear that. I can't. Matt's doing great work. I'm just jealous. I still have a tab with your videos on loop. That's nice. Look at my little cat. She's so cute. She used to be all gray, but now she's like toasted. She's like a little marshmallow. She's my child. She meows too much. Well,
Stab it with a needle.
this?
Yes. And his knee.
Oh. Don't stab my cat with a needle. It's okay, Rich. You didn't hear any of that. So, this cat's...
Oops. Holy cow. That many people are that close? Lefty, Aquafinity, Fantastic Freaks. I mean, Crystal's Pets and Plants.
Brienne's fish fan.
They're, she's pretty close too. She needs watch hours, so that's a lot of people really close.
I just hit 600 subscribers, but I'm not even close to 1,000, but I have almost 4,000 watch hours. So that's sick. Probably because I live stream twice a week. That's probably the only reason why I think I have like 3,500 watch hours. So this cat's name is Smokey. We went back for her after we got Tiger, the cat. And I have to say Tiger, the cat. I don't know. But we went back for her the next day because we got home and my father was like, "Oh, I really thought you were going to grab the other one." So we were kind of forced to get her. She might go up for adoption. No, I'm kidding. You never know.
Oh.
And her name's Smokey, but I call her Smokey. I call her Smooch Mooch.
Her name is Smokey, but I call her Smokey.
Her name's Smokey, and I call her Smokey. No, I meant to say that her name's Smokey, but I call her Smooch Mooch a lot. Same with Pretty Girl. I call her Pretty Princess. Or I call her Fat Cat. You never know. And then Tiger, call her Tiggy. Or Tiggy Waggy. You never know. And then Arby, thanks for coming.
Yeah, I thought Lefty put out a community post the other day yesterday, day before, that he was close on hours, I thought. I could have misread it.
And then Fluffy, the really fat black one. She's fully black except for her eyes are yellow. And then... What?
It's Friday. You ain't got no job. You ain't got shit to do.
But Fluffy, I call her Foos Coos. Huh. It's okay. I get you too. Lumpy Dog, welcome. I thought Lefty Guy's hours, his subs are going up rapidly.
Yeah, I just saw a community post, and maybe it was from the other day, but I thought it was from yesterday or the day before, but I don't know. Whatever. I just keep playing them. So I didn't know Aquafinity and Fantastic Freaks needed hours too. But I've been playing Lefty, Stevens, and Crystals.
Crystals, Pants and Plants.
Try Pets and Plants, but whatever.
Pets and Plants, not Pants and Plants. Don't worry. I won't exactly know how many hours I need for a few days. The monetization tab shows the actual eligible hours count, but it's behind by 3 or 4 days. Yeah. Fantastic Freaks is still short on subs. Someone can post this link. One of the mods, probably.
Oh.
Why do I say probably? Like, nobody who isn't a mod can't post links. I had a cat. I call it stupid. Welcome, Bigfoot.
Hey, Dennis.
She's my baby. She doesn't like me anymore.
Yeah,
Where's your head?
I was thinking he wasn't on didn't have his 1,000 subs. I didn't know he.
I love you.
Well, yeah, our Liquid Zoo's got it.
Thank you. Do I have to do everything? Yes, of course.
Well, Steven's watching Vinegar Eels. Sorry I'm late. And I also was watching this talk, this stream, whatever. Yes, I were.
Yes, I saw their live.
I was watching them for the first hour.
But welcome, Eduardo. I forgot to respond to your email. I'll respond to your email after the stream. And also, do you know what next Saturday is?
It's not a day of rest because it looks like rain.
Well, you can't get called into work because you know what? We're going on Lady Metalheads, I think. Next Saturday. I believe is when we're going on Lady Metalheads.
Yes, it is.
So, yep, next Saturday, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm going to bite your ear off. That was a nice one. UPS is trash in my area. Last 3 shipments have been 50% dead, 100% dead, 100% dead. Likely not a viable source to ship fish anymore, at least to me. Yeah, UPS is a lot better, but we're not shipping fish after...
You know it says USPS, right?
Yes.
Okay. Because I felt like you said
I said UPS is a lot better.
I think they all suck.
FedEx is good.
And I hope they're watching, so whatever.
They're not watching.
Yeah. Maybe somebody works for the post office near us.
Hey. So, after tomorrow, we're not shipping fish. Until March. But I don't know when the next time we'll ship worms. It's maybe February if it warms up. I don't know. The worms seem to be doing pretty good. I shipped vinegar eels last Monday without a heat pack, and they made it. So I'm thinking it was like what was it at night last week? Like 30s, 20s?
It was in the higher 20s some nights.
Yeah.
And one night it got wicked ass cold.
Yep.
Fish room.
So I'm thinking if I just did last week I just did I forget what kind of insulation it was, but it was like a pillowy, fluffy insulation. And I just wrapped the vinegar eels in that and I shipped it. And it was like 20s at night. I don't know where this was going, but it made it there. I'm thinking if that happens, then I could ship with good size insulation, a heat pack or 2, and then like more insulation around the worms. I'll be able to ship all year round. Huh. Beck's Fish Room, welcome. Boom, 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 boom.
Gordon Galaxy.
Gordon Galaxy, welcome. Said, what's happening, champs? I'm just punching my cat. I'm kidding. Don't take that the wrong way. Sorry. There's a bunch of people from YouTube in here, and I'm talking to them. And I'm petting my cat, and I was threatening her earlier, but believe me, since I don't know you, you just won't understand that I'm not actually an animal abuser. I love animals. And I'm joking around with her. It just came out of my mouth, punching my cat. What temperatures do the eels need to stay at? They can stay at room temperature. We keep them in the fish room. Room temp. So
We're probably in the mid-70s in there.
Yeah. And I take it they can go down to like 60s or something. But boom boom. I love you.
Can't be that bad. She's talking to her cat.
What? Life treating you well? What?
I said it can't be that bad. Talking to her cat.
Bree's not an animal abuser. She is an animal torturer. Yep. That explains why I kiss her every single minute. Be prepared for insightful questions for next Saturday. Future studies. How you grow your hair.
To how to deal with moist mat. Lack of
Intellectual level.
levels.
Danikin Aquatics, welcome. My cats swear like sailors, at least that's what I hear. Cats have a tendency to let you know when they don't like you. Yeah. Huh. She never really like bites or anything. She's very friendly. Now, Pretty Princess, you could just be petting her and then she'll puncture your arm. And Fusku, well, Fluffy, she's featured in a couple of my short videos. One of her short videos, I called it Catfish Tank because she was sitting in my 15-gallon tank. That got like 817 views, I think. And she will occasionally bite you. But Tiger, she's pretty antisocial. And then this one, she's very friendly. Her head reminds me of a sandwich. Because, like, it's so square. I know this is a fish stream. Once she's done sitting on me, then I will show some fish that I found that I'm debating on getting. But if I order them, then I can't get them till January because of Christmas. Don't look like nope. I know she loves my koi cats, but by love she likes to touch the glass with her paws. Huh?
Mississippi hippie.
You little naughty cat. Patty's Petite Tanks. Welcome. No, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. So there's an updated version?
Yes.
Okay. I'm keeping the original version and
It's more user friendly.
user friendly.
Yes.
What? No. I love you. You fat little cat. There's an updated video, Brie, without Patty's head. That's
Yes.
okay. Well, I don't have that one, so I play the one that I have. Mississippi Hippie, welcome. Did someone else come in? I feel like someone else came in, and I can't scroll with my foot, like I said.
Bex?
I said hi to Bex, I think.
I thought so.
Bree, don't forget to film those simple fish keeping videos. I assure you that you will be very happy to be a part of the lineup I have secured. Yes. When I know you said by next week, but like, is there a certain day that you're thinking?
Monday would be the start of next week. So we get
No, technically today's the start of this week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but can you like Thursday? Like, you want it by Thursday because I have to film them. But like I said, I was very busy. I couldn't film Thursday because I had my choir concert. I could film Friday, but I didn't because I was doing something.
Wait for it.
And Saturday, we literally had no time to do anything Saturday because we left at 7:45 to drop Olivia off at the school by 8 to do her little thing for the vendor sale. Bye. She got stuff on that. And then we were out doing raffles and stuff until like noon. Got home, I was watching TikTok because I couldn't clean my tanks because I still had hand sanitizer residue on my hands. Because we went to the store and stuff. So then we left. We picked her up at 2 o'clock. And then we got home. We had dinner. And then I got to sit for like 45 minutes. But in that 45 minutes, I was cleaning my clarinet. And then I had to go to the school at 4:15 and then play all the way until 7 o'clock. And then I got home. I had hot cocoa. And then I went to bed. So I had no time Saturday. I was going to do it earlier today, but when I got up, I watched an hour and a half of Cory Cat videos. Jerry Jott's fish room tour. LRB did one, and then Flip Aquatics did one. So I watched those two, and then I watched Dan's new video of his new fish. I love the new Cory Cats. So I watched that, and then I got up, and then I went downstairs, and then I cleaned my 2 Cory Cat tanks. And I almost dropped the filter on one of my Cory Cats, but I didn't. Don't worry. And then when I got those done, came upstairs, and then I fed my Cory Cats up here some black worms. Then I really did nothing. But doing nothing is something.
So Steven said have it by Friday.
Have it by Friday? Okay.
And QC has to do it.
Am I in a chair? Oh, choir. Yes, I'm in choir. There's this girl in my grade, and I was talking about how I'm in choir, and she's like, it's not called choir, it's called chorus. Choir is a bunch of elderly people that gather together to sing. She's so dumb.
Is there a difference?
No.
Hey, Geek Boy.
Geek Boy, welcome. Caps Lock is fun. I feel like I missed someone.
My Fish Tanks Aquatics.
My Fish Tanks Aquatics, welcome. I'm doing water changes and shooting another fish room tour video. Awesome.
Cool.
So, oh wait, I know what I did Friday. I remember what I did Friday. So on Friday I remember because you walked in my room. I edited my Grindel worm video, so that's gonna come out. Do you remember last stream when I said I really wanted to do the Grindel worm video this week? Well, referencing last week. But I guess I'll just have to do the fish swap thing instead. It would have been a whole lot easier just to do the Grindel worm video because I just got to cut out this section, put music on this section, speed up this section, put intro, outro, done. But this fish swap video, if you watched it, there is so much editing done on it. Like, here's a photo, here's another photo, video sped up, music. You know, there's all these different editings done to it. That took like an hour and a half or something like that.
And how long is the video?
I don't know, you have your phone?
No.
I think it was like 18 minutes. An 18-minute video. Yeah, I think it was 18 minutes. Why?
Steven spent 2.5 hours on a short, and you're complaining about an hour and a half on an 18-minute video?
My videos are never going to be as good as his. He's got professional editing software.
It actually sounds like you're doing a better job.
What do you mean?
I haven't seen it yet. So it sounds like you.
See? There you go. The freeze said it came out well. It didn't come out perfect. It came out well. So, yeah. Be proud of me. My videos will never be Steven.
Okay.
Steven.
4 hour story. Sorry, Steven.
4 hours for a short of a beta.
I didn't mean to.
That doesn't even have like an intro or an outro, right? That seems ridiculous.
But that's got 1.4 thousand views.
I know, my videos are garbage. I already know that.
Editing.
Hey, I edit my videos. It takes me 1.5 hours to edit a video.
You can argue that.
And
your Hail Hydra one is your best grossing one, and that was shot in a parking lot on a phone, and then send it.
people just like Steven because he has really nice editing skills.
Steven's videos take longer because he's married.
It takes so long that I don't release content fast enough. Takes me like 1.5 to 2 hours to do a video.
I don't do anything.
Sometimes you film videos with me.
Yeah.
I wish you'd film videos more with me.
You didn't ask me. Am I supposed to guess when you're going to do it? You're always on Corey videos.
Hey, half the time you ask me if I'm watching Corey, I'm watching TikTok. Or I'm staring at a picture of Corey cats. And editing time doesn't mean they are better. In my opinion, it does.
It takes any effort, so I don't release content.
Mm-hmm. But Geek Boy's so tech
Paul
savvy.
McCarthy.
Paul McCarthy, welcome. But yeah, I edit for like 1.5 to 2 hours. But normally when I actually want to edit, I either edit a week in advance or the night before. And normally, I do it on a school day. So I get home, I have dinner, I do other stuff. So 5 to 6 o'clock, I start editing. And when I start at 5 o'clock, it's about 7 o'clock, and then I have to wait for it to export. There was one night that, this, video was so big, I had to get it out the day after, but that's when I had to edit it 4 times. No,
That was the computer's fault, though.
Yes. It was a computer's fault. And then I had to wait for it to export for forever. And there was another night that I don't know why it was so slow, but I literally was sitting in my bed and my monitor was still on. And I can see it slowly exporting. And that was the resealing tanks one. Because there's such a big file. It was I don't know, it was a couple of gigabytes big, but it was a 45-minute video, and I had so much editing done to it. Thanks, Matt. You're the one that doesn't even put out videos that much.
You made a big fish?
My videos are bad, so why am I gonna...
No, they're good. Stop it.
No, they're not. You don't even watch them.
All I said was I didn't watch the last one.
They're not KG Tropicals, Dan's Fish, or Stephen P's level.
I try and watch the videos when they come out. I usually don't go back and watch live streams, but I try and watch the videos if I missed them. But I try and watch them when they come out.
The only live streams that I can sit around and watch the replay for is KG Tropicals. And wasn't last week, so it was the week before or something. And they had Bob Steenfont on, and I didn't even know that. But I watched 45 minutes of it, and then I went and cleaned my tanks while I was listening to it. Did you see the video of the dogs at the park trying to eat my dog's tongue?
I saw the post.
I saw the post, but I didn't watch it. Nobody wants to watch Matt's videos.
I do. But I have...
I don't.
I've been slightly busy this week.
I'm kidding.
My phone keeps ringing, and I have to keep leaving the house. So, been a little busy.
My tongue's blue.
So I haven't caught too many. I haven't caught nearly enough live streams or watched enough videos this week.
Guess what? Guess. You. Never mind.
I knew local Austin.
I got an email.
Jimmy Bay.
Aw, how kind. I got an email from Steven. He sent me Patty's Here No Face video. Okay, let me get that on StreamYard real quick so then I have it for next time. Hopefully it doesn't like start playing. Upload. I'm gonna get rid of the old one. Oh, video of my guppies. My bad. Go ahead.
So I can tell a dumb story. That kind of goes back to the Steven thing where his Hail Hydra, and I think that was because of the name mostly. And so that one went crazy. But your edited ones do pretty good. The ones you do. But yeah, just unedited makes 1.6, and then your edited one gets 34 views. And I've been in some streams where, what is there? There's
18
people in here, which I don't know. Usually they're somewhere in the 28s or 30s.
Nobody wants to watch me right now.
And I've been in people's streams that have 1,000, 2,000,
But donkey doink.
2,500 subscribers, and they have like 5 people in there. So I just don't get how it all.
And I was accused for buying subscribers.
Yeah, I'm not getting into that one with him.
No, I'm not getting into it. I think it's funny. We joke about it all the time. Like when I hit 600 subscribers, like I got 9 subscribers in one day, and my father was like, "Well, you must be buying them now." Did I say hi to Jimmy P? If not, welcome.
I knew local Austin.
Oh yes, new local Austin, welcome. You haven't gotten your fish yet, right? New local Austin. I guess I can check for myself. I get all the emails. I just don't know which one is which.
No, subscribers don't equal views. I'm not saying I'm not saying I should go on and do a live stream and have 88 people in there watching me, or Bree should be on this stream and have 600 people watching me. But there's kind of a balance somewhere. I mean, when you get so big, it is different. But if you have 2,500 subscribers, I don't see, and you got 5 people in your chat.
Oh, okay. I see.
And that's
I see.
max. You know what I mean?
All right. So
that kind of seems odd to me.
Yes, it does. Because if I have 600 subscribers, and I am who I am, and there's 20 people in here. I mean, wait, there's 9 people on YouTube?
No, my phone doesn't update until I close it and flip it back on.
Well, that's weird. Let me see how many people are on Twitch. I'm going to start talking in a second. Hold on. Hold on. What if I unmute it? I can't hear myself.
And it's, who was that? Oh, QC. It would probably be an entirely different stream.
Myself.
And it's, she broke it.
Hold on. My Twitch audio wasn't working. I was making sure my audio in general was working.
Certain very small percentage of people who watch.
Don't worry, I checked. New local Austin did not get packaged. That's dumb.
Yeah, no, I don't know if I'm kind of saying that right.
I tried to buy Dave subscribers. They all sent me money to shut up. Still waiting. Weather good on this end, so hoping for the best. Hopefully. They've been in the mail for 6 days, though, so I don't know. I'm just hoping that they're alive. What would Dave talk about for an hour? I'm confused. What were we talking about? I wasn't listening to what you said.
If I did a live stream.
Oh, yeah. Dave would probably talk about something. I don't know. Because if I walk out of the room and Terry's on stream...
I could tell you if there's about 88 people in there, there'll be about 2 by the time I'm done with an hour stream, because everyone's like, dude, I am not listening to this guy. He's an ass. Oops.
What? Okay, you swore like 3 times already. Don't worry about swearing. I mean, okay. Assist Chief 52, welcome on Twitch. Yeah, you have a certain very small percent of people working. Okay, hold on. Very small percentage of people who watch your lives, but the vast majority of the subscribers you get come from a person watching a particular video and liking it.
Right. But like he's saying, 50, 60 people. Now that he's at 1,000, 50, 60 people. And that's about average. But now think about a channel that's twice your size, or twice your subscribers, only getting 5 people there. And I'm not saying one stream. I'm talking about
On average.
on average.
Like on a good day, 5 people.
And there's some that are about that number that, you get 2 people.
Ooh.
And it's weird how that works.
He's bald.
And then sometimes, certain videos, like, I don't know, the catfish tank, how that goes off.
I don't know. I guess because I could have put cat in tank and I would have got like 3 views, like all my videos. I'll put catfish tank. And it didn't get 3 views. Hey, Steven. Never mind. Wait. Hold on. I haven't. Never mind.
Where did our Guado's comment go?
Hold up.
And it doesn't actually affect anything.
Let me go on Discord.
Stream with.
Good thing Bree isn't monetized. Dave would kill that every stream for not being family friendly.
Yeah.
Does that matter?
It doesn't make a difference to
because I know Terry's monetized and there's not I know he streams and swears, but I know KG Choppables is they don't swear because I know they want it to be family friendly and that everybody can watch it. Which
yeah, oops, sorry. But it doesn't make a difference. And if you curse on a stream or not. The only difference is, you're probably not going to get
you're not going to get as many people
you won't be affiliated with
some foreign name. Welcome. I know that you and what was his name? Donald Montgomery. I know you guys are probably just trolls, so I don't care.
Why?
Because they're putting that in chat.
Okay, maybe that's where they came from. Or maybe it means something in another language.
Yes, it's a link to a virus if they didn't put the space on it. And I know that because people comment that on people's videos. I thought that if you swear or use certain buzzwords in a video, YouTube demonetizes it.
Yeah.
I hope not. Because that would never happen.
Yeah, no, I don't believe that's anything true.
I hope not.
It just kind of supposedly puts you in another direction, I guess.
I don't know. You just can't have as many little kids watching, I guess. Not that any little kid would want to watch me because I'm a little kid streaming with another little kid. Aren't they so funny? I know I gave Olivia the answers. Did I? No, I didn't. Wait, yes, I did. No, I didn't. Alright. I put this somewhere, and I don't know where. So, Steven, if anybody wanted to watch my last stream, Steven invited me to do a simple fish keeping video with him. And I had texted the questions to something, somewhere, and then gave general talking points, I guess, because each response can only be a minute or 2. And I put some ideas that my mother gave me. I don't know where I put them. Maybe?
Yeah, there you go. Swearing just shortens the list of ads.
I found it. Okay, I emailed it to myself. Don't worry. Got it. Okay, it's okay. Don't worry. So,
yeah, I'm sure this day and age, pretty much you can't watch any TV show without a curse word coming up.
Hi. You're so cute.
Not this right. I guess I try not to do it, but yeah.
I don't care.
I'm human.
I'm human.
And,
I don't swear.
not a nice one. Yes. Because your mother raised you well.
Well, Stephen is quite the chatterer this afternoon. So, forgot what I was actually gonna. Oh, I want to show some court cats.
Yes.
Yes, what?
As long as I'm alive, she has to. I don't care how big she gets.
Oh,
Keep it that way.
that's
No
fine.
cussing.
That's fine. I don't care. Never mind. I almost broke my stream. I say I almost, never mind. And then I said what I was going to say.
Yeah, but you're talking about like slow mode. Sometimes that's annoying too. To people are chatting.
I understand why the big channels don't swear, especially KG. They are geared towards beginners, which will likely include families and kids. True. This is what happens when I'm not around. He talks. I think I'm more of an intermediate fish keeping channel if my channel could be categorized. Guess what? If my channel was categorized, I don't know what it'd be. Because I think it'd be intermediate too, because I'm not making those videos like I made a couple months ago, like quite a few months ago, where it's like.
So what you're saying is you're putting yourself on the same playing field as Steven.
Okay, maybe it's like intermediate can be like 2 classes. There's upper class, and that's Steven. There's the lower class, like.
White. Oh, trailer trash.
Yes. American fish keepers. I would be in the lower class of that spectrum, but I don't make those videos like this is how you clean your fish tank. I feel like if I ran out of ideas, then I would start doing those kind of videos, but I hope that I never have to do those kind of videos because they're kind of boring. Like, this is how you use fish tank stuff, and this is how you clean a fish tank. I just don't. Like, I watch some of KG Tropico's videos, but I see how they are geared towards beginners. Like, if I'm watching a video about Oscars, I'll probably watch one of their videos because I want an Oscar, can't have an Oscar, don't have room for an Oscar. Okay? So I'll watch Oscar videos. Discus videos, I'll watch those too. They don't have a whole lot of Cory Cat videos. A lot of them are just like, what can I put in a 5-gallon? What can I put in a 10-gallon? And I used to have that issue. If I had like an empty tank, I was like, what do I put in here? But now my answer is just Cory Cats.
It's like that.
Intermediate is a broad spectrum. I'd agree. Breed is intermediate. Beginners are not breeding fish or culturing live foods. That is true. Now, that's not what I was going to say about myself, but that is actually a good point. Because most beginners were just like us a while back, almost 2 years ago. And they're just having like 1 or 2 fish tanks, and they're not having a whole lot of live plants and stuff. Lady down the road from us has been doing this hobby for 6 years, I think. She's like, I got this tank 6 years ago. She's got these like ancient medications and stuff, and she's got a couple live plants, but I would say she's pretty beginner too, because technically she would be in like the verge of being low intermediate, but obviously she don't put out content or anything. She's bred fish once. And my mother had to go over there and help her set up the breeding tank and essentially breed the fish for her. And we have those baby fish now. And she's got, I'm sorry to say this, but she had 2 bottle sharks in a 55-gallon. One bottle shark caught a fungus and died. So now she's got 1 bottle shark in a 55-gallon. And she wants to downsize to a smaller thing to fit her Christmas tree. Speaking of Christmas tree, I used to have a Christmas tree right here. I used to put my Christmas tree right here. But I don't know if I'm going to have a Christmas tree this year. Because, I mean, I guess I could put it like back there.
Just get a little Christmas tree and put it in a fish tank. That'd be perfect.
Beautiful.
I actually like John and Lisa's videos. I like their live streams
Yeah.
most. I have watched some of their videos, not a lot of them, but I do like their setup for live streaming.
He's saying that he wants to get away from me, and I know this because he was like, I said something about how Science Gal, they're doing it in 2 separate places now, and they have the mics and stuff.
So
And he's
that's
like,
not what I'm
I
saying.
like that setup.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, that's what you're
Eric
saying.
Wyra, what's happening?
He's a liar. That is what he's saying. Trust me.
Okay.
All right, what are you saying then?
Nothing like that.
Then you want to sit on opposite sides of me, like on the other side of the screen, with another camera and another mic.
Hey, Fisherman.
I like John and Lisa's setup because you kind of have your own workspace, and like you have your own device on each side, and you can have like little talking points if you wanted to say something, and then you have a bunch of chatters and stuff, obviously, but you have all the tech stuff on one side, and then you just have the camera and mic on the other side. Well, obviously you have a camera and mic on one side, but then there's the second person, which would be him. He would be Lisa, and then he would sit on the other side with just a camera and a mic, and then his phone. And his coffee. Can't live without the coffee.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Hey, Gordo.
KG Tropicals also have a special niche, which is a roll. A roll. Their banter is unique, and her betas are just awesome. But John's humor is contagious and silly, fun, as well as super informative.
Yep. You're
Yeah.
going to go there, you're going to be entertained, and you're going to learn something.
Yeah.
Same with, you go to Kenny E, Danican Aquatics. You go there, the same thing.
Not here.
will,
Not here.
You will be entertained, and you will learn something. I'm not into the guy who, and that's just me. I'm not into the guy who just sits there and spouts information, just constant information, and misses a lot of the chat and stuff like that.
This is not directed towards Terry.
It's not directed towards anyone.
I know.
I'm just saying. But that's just me. I'll still watch them. I'll still support them. But that's not it's not what I watch.
Yes, Kenny and Danny are hilarious. Danny laughs a lot. KJE Aquatics, welcome.
Well, I almost have the air for it. That's why I fish.
I get the feeling John is a lot louder off camera. I wish I had the setup they have. I need to figure out how to get Jenna into OBS on my PC without using StreamYard.
I actually was thinking about this morning driving around. Because it's easy with the monitors. You can have 2 monitors. You can have the mic in the middle, and it should, well, the Yeti, that has the settings so you can pick up both sides. And it'll do like the podcast type thing. It's just the cameras that I don't know.
Yeah.
You just got to figure out how to run the 2 cameras, and that can't be that difficult.
So something that I was thinking is, if you have 2 cameras, and you have like 1 camera set up, well,
Yes, that's true. For Danny's laugh. And the coincidence.
I don't know. If you had like a second monitor hooked up and everything, I don't know how you hook up another camera. But if you figured out how to hook up a second camera, then obviously you could just use the microphone off of 1 account. Like me here, we each use a microphone, and the audio comes off of my, whatever you call it, my
Deep sleep videos. Hello. First time in here.
deep sleep videos. Welcome. It'd be off of my person in StreamYard. That's the only word I can think of.
Well, it's Geek Boy already said it. That's the nice thing about OBS. and Steven likes to use OBS, so that works.
Yeah, but then I can't like guest up.
Yeah, but that's for Steven's scenario. You might not have that same scenario.
I think more than one camera in a scene in OBS would be cool. Like if I use OBS, then he could have a camera, I could have a camera, and we could just use the audio off of my screen, off of my microphone. And I think that would work well. But I don't know. Because I think with the PC, the camera functions nicely and it doesn't freeze up or anything, and it looks nice. But in order to run a second camera, you would either have to have a second PC or attach it to a computer or something. And then you get confusing. What would happen if I hooked up two cameras? Like if I just went and plugged in another camera? It would have to choose one, right?
You'd have to switch between it. But like I could use a laptop or a phone and you could still run through StreamYard. But you want what's the ultimate goal? Using the single processing power or of the computer? Because I can get a camera with a USB-C plug and plug it into my phone and have a camera pointed at me, and I can read chat off my phone or my laptop or something like that, and that basically go through StreamYard. But that's us. We're using StreamYard. Where
Steven wants to use OBS.
And not just him. There's some other people who like OBS more. So they...
I think OBS is super cool because you can put things on the screen. And it's free. Like, the thing I have on StreamYard right now, you have to pay for it. I have, like, an annual plan. So I think... I don't know when it is, but I think it runs out in, like, March or something. But, like, if I used OBS, then I can have... If I can figure it out, then... Yeah, like he's saying, he could hook up a camera to his phone. Scroll through chat on there. Or, if he wanted to, he could... Well, I think the phone in StreamYard, it drains the battery. Well, it drains my phone battery really quickly, but my phone is a lot different from his.
Yeah. No,
So,
it's not so much the how-to videos on StreamYard, Jimmy. Running the StreamYard system, like she's got that. She can do all sorts of goofy stuff and make this do all sorts of goofy stuff.
He doesn't know how to put up stuff.
I'm not even going to bother. I mean, I can put up the banners and let people up and kick people off and change cameras, but you don't get a lot of options with StreamYard to be able to switch cameras and change things, where OBS already has that built into their system. So,
like, all the tech stuff, like putting banners and little things that scroll across the screen and not, that's really the limit, is the presentation. But then the actual, like, visual part of it, like, if I was to have a camera and he was to have a camera and then we share a microphone, like, that's a different thing. We can't really do that on StreamYard unless we were going to use, he was going to hook up a camera to his phone. Or he could use his phone as what?
The science gal came in.
Oh.
And she answered your question. She figured out a simple...
Hi, welcome. Welcome, science gal. She said, hi, Brian. I figured out an easy way that seems to work with two cameras and one computer. I can message you sometime. I use StreamYard. Awesome. So, I think that pretty much answers my question, but yeah, basically I just want to run two cameras off my PC, but use this microphone and use and like record both of us being in the same room. Which I think if we had a little bit more room over here, I could have a camera here, he could have a camera there. But that still doesn't work the same as
there we go.
you're thinking. We don't really have a space to do one on one side, one on the other, unless it would be a whole different style. But if there was like a board or some sort of desk thing that came out here that wasn't too terrible for the room space that we have. My room's like 10 foot by 11. So, gotta make it work. But with the one on one side, one on the other, if there's a board, you can't see where I'm pointing. But so obviously there would be like a desk that goes across here, but if there's a board that comes out, I would have my seat here and right against the window, and then my camera, and then he could sit here and the camera. Which I don't know how space efficient that would be, because then I would be crammed right against the wall, and his chair would sit out like here.
Hey, Melvin.
So I don't know how efficient that would be, and you wouldn't ever get to see the fish tanks. Basically, you would be seeing out the door. So if Olivia had to come down here for something, then you'd see her, and then you look out the window, which isn't as cool as looking at the fish tanks. So I'm thinking like.
Plus, they all have different options and different features and different things that work for different people. I mean, the reason she's using StreamYard is because this originally started with multiple guests. So it was her and multiple guests up there doing these live streams. And it wasn't me sitting here, so that everything didn't get shut off. So you needed to be able to let guests up, and that's what StreamYard allows you to do, and it was simple to use, and you know, but still, yes, some people different situations need different features. And OBS is it seems like they're more geared around the camera setup, and then they went to they went from there and took it further, where StreamYard seems like they went from the streaming aspect, and they don't have the camera abilities worked out just like OBS does. But whatever.
Yeah, because not everybody's working with two people on a live stream. Most people have either a guest or they do it by themselves. But I don't know how well, like, I can use StreamYard if I figure it out and have two cameras and use one microphone. If I could figure it out, that'd be cool. And then I could still have guests up, but it kind of look weird, but that's fine. Or I could use OBS. I wouldn't be able to have guests up, but I could still run the two cameras and use the one microphone, I think. I don't know how it works.
Well, I know you could use the one microphone because this one will do the podcast setup if you switch it. So you can talk from either end of it. Off a boom.
Oh, off of a boom mic stick?
Well, you put it in the middle over the thing, two people sitting on both sides, and it gathers the audio from both sides of it, not from the ends of it, whatever. You can figure that out.
That's what I want for Christmas.
But
one of the boom things that has a pop filter and a shock mount.
I'd imagine things will change. I mean, what somebody say, she's at 609, so you got 400 subs to go, and then maybe worry about working on a better solution.
Maybe.
I would like to do it from downstairs.
But we don't have that much room to do to bring like the mic and the camera and everything.
No, but the laptop and the camera off the microphone off the camera works pretty good, and could show off some things.
We could still do that with your phone. Just can't like stream from down there like all the time.
I didn't know you could do guests on OBS.
You can.
But is that OBS working through StreamYard? Right? Don't they work in sort of conjunction?
I don't know.
2 tabs on your computer.
Go to camera settings, click the camera you want. I have 2 USB cameras on my computer. I will have 2 StreamYard tabs open, logged into the same stream. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, there you go. Well, I didn't know what Steven's saying, because Jenny wanted to do it from the one room, and then she was also talking about doing it from the other room, but he would, and DeFree said nope. Because of the distance, I think you would need the repeater. Well, remember that. Now you know how to do it. Because they just started, you guys just started that setup, what, last week or the week before?
What exactly are they doing? Are they in two different rooms or?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Two different areas at least. I don't know if it's two different rooms.
Well, that's what I thought. That wouldn't be bad because the new desk that I want to do, the PC was underneath and I could sit here and he could be over there and have like, I don't know. He could have chat up or something. So like I could have all like the two cameras hooked up to the PC, but run one camera over to where he will be sitting. I'm literally pointing like right at the camera, but he'll be sitting somewhere like here, or so I'll be sitting like here. Probably. If I wanted to do two cameras, I could, because I don't know if we could both be on screen. I feel like we could, but I don't know. Could always try. Because this is going to be a few inches shorter, so I'll be able to sit, I'll be sitting like right here, and you'll be sitting right here or something. So we'll just see the spacing, and if we wanted to use two cameras, we could. But I thought it'd be cool to I could use that as a monitor, right?
Yes.
In conjunction, I don't know, but like simultaneously, like I can use both of these at the same time.
Yes.
But then I'd have to hook up another mouse and something, a mouse and keyboard.
Right. That works the same way with. That's how StreamYard is set up. You go into the basement or whatever they call it. I have no idea. And we could send you a link and you can come right on here. And with that link, you can come right on and be in the basement and we can chit chat before, go over questions and stuff like that. And then boom, we can go live and bring you up or go live and wait to bring you up or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, this worked for what we were doing or what she was doing in the beginning. So still like StreamYard. I don't know if there's a reason to switch at this point.
No, really.
But you don't know.
I like filming off of StreamYard, so I do film quite a few videos off of StreamYard if I'm just sitting here. Like the simple fish keeping videos that I have to film for Steven's video that he's doing.
Oh, you're at the same table. Boy, it just looked like you were in different rooms. I don't know why.
It does.
Because you see the fish tanks over there, and I feel like there was I'm not going to say anything because I'm probably wrong. Mm-hmm. Like a different color wall over there, like it was. I'm
not going to say anything because I might be wrong, but, I'm just going to say something.
Yeah, then I'm just going to say it.
Yeah, probably wrong.
It looked like there was a wall there behind him. Well, with the fish tank, but it just looked like it was a separate part of the room.
Have you guys ever purchased any fish from Dan's Fish? Yes. Quite a few times. I'm actually dating on it.
ABC.
To get some shipped because he's got some really cool wild caught corridors on there. Kind of want some. But like the simple fish keeping video the videos that I have to film for Steven, I'll be sitting here because it's just answering some questions. And I can sit here and I can use my good microphone and my good camera and my big ring light that I probably didn't need, but I love it. So I can use that and then make what I think is somewhat of a good video. like good audio at least. His phone also works really nice for filming videos. If any of you watch the vlog videos that I did, the camera is so nice on there. I was gonna film a video today of the stuff that I had to do, but I just woke up and I did it. So his phone, there's a portrait option for camera, and it looks so nice because your face is here and it's not like visibly blurring out the background, but it's like it's very subtle, like it blurs out, so it's really focusing on your face, and like the rest of it is just not like you can't see it as crisp, which is what I like, which is cool. Can you reload your thing? Can you like swipe it away and then re-swipe it, re-unswipe it, I guess? I don't know. Thank you.
Unswipe it.
Thank you.
You said it.
There's 29 people watching now. Now this is more like it.
There's 29 people watching.
29 people watching. I can see in the top corner, but I want to see on your phone too. I was low key. LOL. I was getting ready to shoot some B-roll for the swamp video.
And then some guy said, "Are you DeFreeze?" That's what I said to him.
Oh. Pleased to hear so many people positive for Dan. I am over the pond in UK, so unfortunately won't be able to. That's cool. Well, unfortunate.
I don't know. What are we on? 4 orders from Dan? 5?
Four, I think. Because I got my peppered cories, then Synonsis Oscillafer, and then some Gimpy Angels that were 1, and then Bumblebee Guppies, and I feel like there was something else. I just can't think of it. I feel like there was something else. Anyways, I don't know if I said hi to ABC, but welcome. OBS is better for me because of the stuff I incorporate into the stream. Yeah. It's cool. Jane has an excellent reputation. I know. He really is.
We've never had any problems with them. The fish come. And yeah. But not big business either. We do. We've ordered 4 times from them, something like that. I know those Synodontists swimming in the background, they came from there.
There he is. That's Big Bruce. But I don't like to call him Bruce because our friend's bala shark is called Bruce and not Bruce. So, the cherry shrimp I got from you guys are doing great, Bree, by the way. It's great to hear. I hope you got some nice red ones. I would have loved to come along, but I had school. Too school for cool.
I'd like to come along, but I had stupid work.
You know, it's unfortunate. I feel like I missed something. I hope I didn't. But we're about an hour and a half in. I want to show some fish. These are some. Yeah, I might as well show them. No. Some of you might have learned this by now, but I sent a bunch of photos to my sister and my mother. Speaking of my mother. Let me check real quick. Because I know I sent her some photos. Yes, there we go. I'm gonna show some Cory cats. What's new? I always show Cory cats. It's so sad. I have no life. Alright. So obviously these are the Cory cats I have already. They're not pictures of mine, they're just ones that I have, you know. Okay, bye. So these are some corridor equis. Found some. They're in stock. Adults, they're $35 a piece. The smaller ones are $20, but they're not in stock right now. So $35 a piece, or 5 for $160, which is kind of expensive, but they're corridor equies. So I don't know if I would even be able to breed these, because I've read so many articles of people that are like, how do I breed these? And other people are just like, they're so hard to breed. So I don't know. And then these are corridor cod color. Let me know what you all think of these, because my family says they look just like the black Venezuelans, and I don't think that. I think their heads kind of do, but the difference to me is this is like black, but a little bit lighter than black in a way, and then like these are the black Venezuelans, where like you can't even see. I know the pictures are small, but you can't even see where like any of their body markings are. And these ones, they're more vivid, and like they kind of like dull out into like an orange or a red. And these are wild caught. Group of 6 wild con color are $150. So I thought those were pretty cool. I was gonna buy them, but I wanted to wait until my next stream to show them and then get everybody's opinion on them. Maybe nobody will answer my question, or maybe everybody will be like, they're ugly or they're cool. I don't know. I just want your opinion on them. So yeah, that's that. I saw this one thing. I forgot where it was. I really wish I remembered. But there's this picture of this fish tank, and I sent it to my mother because I want to show it on the stream. But can you see my mouse? I don't know if you can see my mouse. But if you look up in like the top right area of this tank, the heater is like, you could see the bottom of it, and like the other half is like out of the water. So that's nice. So yeah. I think that's it for the photos. But like I was saying, these are the corridor equies. It's not a great photo, but these are really, really hard to breed. Like there's only a couple reports in the world. And like I said, I've read so many articles of people that want to breed these, but it's just so hard for them because they just, like the males are interested, but the females, even if they're like fat and healthy and plump and ready to breed, they just don't. And that's the case with most people. But I thought these were pretty cool because they're not terrible to breed. So they're not like bronze cories, where like bronze cories can breed every single day and you'll just get overrun. But they're not like equies, where like you can't even get to the spawn. You can't even get them to spawn. So with something like the con color, they would be kind of the level of my Schultzi. So I haven't bred my Schultzi yet. I feel like they're breeding size, so I could be able to breed them. I don't know. Welcome back. So I feel like these wouldn't be too difficult to breed. And that's why I wanted everybody's opinion on them. We can see your cursor. Okay, because I didn't see it on my father's screen.
Steven, question. I don't know if you know, but I'm sure we can send Dan a question and get it answered. But can you pause your account on Dan's Fish? Like, do you know if that's
like the store?
Yes. Like if we wanted to not ship.
You can only close your store. That's it.
You can just close it.
You can close it. And then I feel like you can reopen it. I don't know. I would just take the listings down. If you didn't want to ship fish or something. But I would make it known if someone orders.
You can pause your listings.
You can?
So yeah, that's why I asked.
Steven.
The great and powerful aquatics.
You didn't say that right.
Aquatics.
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 Aquatics. They do look like black Venezuelans, especially as many are not actually black. They're washed out dark gray. Talk about the black Venezuelans or the con color. My black Venezuelans are like solid black. You can't even see where their eyes are or anything. I swear. I shine a light on them. They didn't like that, but I shine a light on them and I couldn't even see. Like, I just barely saw some of their, whatever you call them, bones or something. I don't know.
See you later, QC.
QC Alcoholic, thanks for coming. I think they did. All my fish have bred naturally. Other than feed live and high quality food and water changes a few degrees cooler, they all breed naturally. Did you... Wait. Hold on. Steven asked if you bred... Like, yes, your equies bred naturally. Do you have corridor equies? I don't know if that was your response to his question or not. But I'm just wondering. Okay. Team Aquatics has learned a trick to breed those equies, probably spelled wrong. Keep an eye on his channel to see if he shares the tip. He did. He shared the tip with me. He got a tip, cataclysm, from this breeder as bred equies. He shared it with me. And it's nothing that I haven't heard in other videos, but it is a good tip, and I'm going to try it on some of my species, and then if I get the equies, I'll try it on the equies. But all cory cat species, well, most cory cat species spawn differently. Yep. Like, what works for my peppered cories probably won't work for my Schultite.
Hey, Yellowstone.
I'm hoping the rice fish spawned again to raise even more. They seem to be popular. They did. There's like 6 babies so far, and more have hatched. So, you have some babies of those. I'm hoping my platinum rice fish can get big. Vinegar, black worms, and probably more of those awesome rice fish. That's cool. Unless they're different cory, but have had other cories breed along with my bristlenose placos. Those cories are very nice looking. I believe they get brighter and tail coloration. I like them. That's what that was my opinion, but it seems like nobody else liked them.
Welcome back, Fish Kid.
I was looking on Walmart website, so I was looking at fish tanks. Found an aquaculture 55 gallon. I'm going to order it for my birthday. Cool. Thanks for coming, QC. Yellowstone Aquatics, welcome. I'm not sure if they are that breed, but they look similar. They could be bronze. I'm not sure. Well, they could be. Sometimes corridor equies are missold as bronze. It's like, yeah. Christian, MG, Tao, Michael, welcome. Yes, that is my father. I think.
T-Bone's Fishies.
T-Bone's Fishies, welcome.
That's what we've been telling her.
I think there are babies in the big jugs on the workbench. There are. You just have to take them out, or I will take them out. Let's package some Daisy Rice fish babies.
Oh.
I have to package up some worms after the stream, so I'm super excited. Microworms, white worms, and grindle worms.
Yeah, I think for the most part, worms will probably still ship for a while. But I think that's going to be after the holidays.
Yeah.
I don't think anything
Not
should
shipping.
Go out after next week. So.
No, after this week.
After this week.
Is what Dan's fish is stopping after this week. And then he's resuming shipping January or something. So I think I can still ship worms. So if my mother pauses a store, you can't order through there, but you can still email me for worms if I was to still ship them. I'd have to try and see if they make it in January. But they made it last week without a heat pack, just some insulation. So if that tells you anything, I don't know. It hasn't gotten to the middle of winter yet. It hasn't even gotten that cold. It's 29 degrees out right now. It's not that bad.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to do the fish part of it. for now, but I think we'll still ship.
No, we're not.
We're not going to
shipping
do
fish.
anything after Monday's the last shipment.
Yeah.
And then after that, then it'll be sometime in January. But I still think that fish will be on hold for a bit.
Yep. No fish until
Till we know.
March. No fish till March. But worms will probably be a go. Bad time right now for live goods. Yeah, everything's delayed. Is Colleen the other one that wanted worms? Yes, she's only available at midnight. So you're more than likely gonna get a payment at midnight tonight. Technically midnight tomorrow, because it would be the next day. But anyways, at like 11 o'clock, you'll probably get a payment or something. So I don't know if.
Yeah, we started that conversation before. How basically all the shippers are
Taking a
garbage.
break. Oh.
USPS, FedEx, and UPS.
Oh, got it.
Mostly USPS in this area.
She is paid, so package them too. Oh, she paid you? Okay, that's awesome. Did she send you her address? Because if not, I have it. I know what she wanted. She wanted microworms, Walter worms, and was it white worms? Yeah, I think it's white worms. Because I think her total was like $18.
There you go, fish kid.
So yeah, I'm thinking that's what it was.
Oh, that didn't show up. There it is.
Well, and then shipping. And I'll probably send a heat back or something.
Hey, Jenna.
Jenna P, welcome.
Fishy mom.
Catch them all. I'm going to go fill my duck glass. It's a goose.
Yes,
That's a duck.
Yellowstone. We do have blackburns.
Yeah,
I don't believe they sell them, but I don't know that to be true. Because I don't know nothing.
I don't know where I'm going to go.
When the volcano
You'll have to ask my mother. She'll probably answer your question. But if we do not ship black worms, white worms are literally, they're very, very, very similar to black worms. I think they have very close protein content too. They're the same size, they're just terrestrial instead of aquatic.
Hey, Joseph Stanley.
And you can keep them in cooler temperatures too. Just don't keep them in the refrigerator like black worms. You can keep them in a cooler place, or you could keep them room temperature too. So, excuse me.
Hey, Joe. Oops. Yeah, see? 33 people. Is that right? Or is it 29? I don't know. My phone says 29. That one probably has Twitch on it. Except for the color. Yes. I don't, does it say 33? I don't know why my phone doesn't update lately. Right now it's saying 32. Or 29, sorry. Yeah, see, mine says 30. Yeah, see that? Bree left and took people with her. No, that's about average lately. 30.
But if there's a giveaway, then there's like 50. But I know that Saturday morning cartoons and Steven's stream get like 50 or so. I just think because they have a lot more subscribers than
Actually, Ladies' Night has been crazy. I usually lurk in there because I'm only there for a little bit. It's usually my bedtime. What does that say about me? Yeah, I can clear a room full of people. Just let me open my mouth and get rid of all the people that don't belong there.
Well, there's like 33 people on YouTube. Oh, there you go. There was 31 when I left, and I brought 2 people back.
See?
Daniel Velez, welcome.
That's for sure, your mother says.
So we have
Try to be sensitive, but it doesn't
19 more minutes.
work. Yeah, it's a ladies' night. Yeah, I usually only catch parts of them because, and I usually lurk because I'll miss too much stuff if I just say hello because I'm not in there very long. By the time it starts, I got to. I gotta go to bed earlier these days. She's gonna say because you're old, but that's because my phone doesn't stop ringing at 3 o'clock in the morning or 4 o'clock in the morning.
I wake up and he's always just gone. Probably goes and eats pizza without me.
There's nothing open at 3 o'clock in the morning. Nothing.
All right, but if you're out at 11 at night, McDonald's is open till midnight.
If I'm out at 11 at night, I'm still driving around the roads.
You can get McDonald's.
There ain't no McDonald's near me.
I know. Darn it. What?
I don't know. You wanted to say something, you're like, oh.
Well, I was on a roll, and then I left because I had to go juice a Smurf or something.
Yes.
Reminds me of methylene blue. So my Taco Bell was the late night after bar stop in my youth.
Oh, we had a diner we used to go to. It was perfect. You get a broccoli and cheese omelet, put it on a bagel, and that was great.
So the Neolamprologus multifasciatus babies, there was 7 of them, but now I think there's like 6 of them. I don't know, 5 or 6. So not bad. They're getting some size on them. I've been feeding them 2 to 3 times a day with banana worms, which I think the fish swap worked out nicely because I had some oatmeal worm mature cultures left over. So I just took one and brought it upstairs because I don't have worm cultures up here. So it worked out nicely because now I have some worms up here. Look at that. That's so beautiful. For my babies. And then I have a bunch of worm cultures downstairs for all of my babies and all of their babies. So, so that's that. And also, I feel like my bandit / Malini cories are big enough to breed. I feel like they're big enough to breed, but I have 4 of them. So I hope that they're male and female. And my gold lasers, my Venezuelanus, and my Schultzai are all doing good. My peppered cory babies are getting some good size on them.
Man, steak and shake. That's pretty good. Yeah. See, we don't get that option here. We live in a very small town of like 700 people. It's like 26 miles wide from that way to that way. And I don't know how long it is, but there's now one store, and they kind of open whenever they want to. Their schedule kind of changes. It's all weird around the holidays.
I'm trying to change the color because I don't. That's too bright. That's the one I normally have it on. I guess I'll put it on this one. I like it. That looks weird.
Yeah.
Now I look white. I suppose.
Yeah, it's a trade-off. You don't get the options of stores. I mean, you do. They're all around.
But you don't get neighbors.
You got to travel to them. They're like 12 miles away, 15 miles away. But So you got options of stores. And if you want to go to the big city, then you're traveling. It's like half hour, 45 minutes. But
there's also, isn't there
neighbors.
still like a store down the road once you get into town, and that's like owned by drug addicts or something?
What's that?
That's what I was told.
Is that the place I just said they were open whenever, if they want to, when they want to?
I don't
know. Brand's Fish Ram, I've been a little nervous to grow any type of worms.
What makes you so fortunate to grow them and continue to have such a great success? What? I could have dropped that glass right there. My finger slid. So basically, I don't really know. I don't know the answer. Well, since you said you're nervous, I take it you haven't tried them before. The first time I tried worms, excluding my black worm culture that I literally had at the foot of my bed, then I upgraded it. When I started worms, isn't it owned by a drug addict? When I was getting into worms, I was debating over microworms or grindle worms. I was just I wasn't really scared to get into them. I was kind of just like debating like, why would I want to get both of them? And I decided to get both of them. And I'm happy that I did. So basically, there's no thing that makes me successful. It's basically knowing how to treat them correctly. So how convenient of me to have worms in my room. So these are banana worms.
It'd be weird if you didn't.
I know, right? Banana worms. Walt worms and microworms are kept the same exact way. They're just a little bit different in size. So there you go. Those are worms. And basically, depending on what kind of fish you keep, all you gotta do is put a little bit of oatmeal in here, and then you put your starter culture in it. And you let it go like this for a month. And then you take another container, put oatmeal in it, and then take a scoop of this culture and put it on top of the new oatmeal. And then after a month, you do that again. And you just want good aeration, like you see. I have Q-tips to harvest them. But I have a paper towel, and then I have some tape. And to harvest them, you just, I take a Q-tip. You could take your finger or anything else. And what's right on the side there, anything like what's above the oatmeal, those are all individual worms. So you harvest it that way. But if you're doing grindle worms, then you take coconut fibers and you put your starter culture in there, sprinkle some fish flakes on there, moisten it a little bit, and then after a month, you start transitioning all the worms to one side. Then you take out the dirt on the side that the worms aren't on, replace it, transfer the worms into the new dirt, and then take out the old dirt. And then you repeat that after a month. White worms, you pretty much just keep the same way as grindle worms. And vinegar eels, you just keep half vinegar, half water, and then you can feed them brown sugar or apples. Put your starter culture in there. And harvest them, you can pour them through a coffee filter, or you can use a wine whiskey bottle. And you fill all that, what I just listed, up to like the neck of it, and then you put some polyfill. And then you put some water on top of the polyfill. And the eels go up the polyfill to reach air, and then they get stuck there. And then you harvest them there. So if that answers your question, there's nothing that I do specifically. It's pretty much just caring for them. And I have care guides on them. I could either email them to you. Well, I could email them to you. And with every single worm that I ship out, I also send care guides with them. After that whole speech I just did, he says,
I was reading.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, other than the smelliness, they're not that bad because they're a monthly thing.
Except for the grindleworms, we have to replace their food. Same with the white worms. But that brings up a good point. The smell. A lot of people don't do multiworms, microworms, or banana worms because they smell bad. Honestly, they just kind of smell like yeast unless you're doing something wrong. But if you're looking for something with no smell that you can feed to pretty much any fish, adult or babies, as long as the babies are big enough, then do grindleworms or white worms. So I would do grindleworms for pretty much any smaller fish, and then white worms, if you've ever kept black worms, white worms are pretty much the same thing as black worms. So that's cool. I've also kept Daphnia and tubifex worms. I haven't been successful, but once someone at the fish swamp gave me some really good tips on keeping Daphnia, so I want to try that, and then maybe I'll be able to ship Daphnia. Which those are like the highest protein live food out there. They're really good for all fish.
Which one are the vinegar eels? Oh, those jars inside the door?
Yeah, those are the wine bottles and stuff.
Yeah, see, those don't bother me.
No. Mainly because they don't smell until you open it to pour them. It's
those containers that... Well, those are open top. They just have cotton in the top of them. And I don't think they don't bother me. It's those that bug me for whatever reason.
See, this doesn't smell, but I think the cultures that my mother has with the polyfill stuffed in the holes, I think the smell gets through those, and then it sort of smells the room, but I think the door door's open a lot. So
they're in an enclosed room, and there are a lot of them.
But these don't really smell up the room. When you harvest them, then they really smell. But I think if you put polyfill on the top, I think that makes the smell come out a little bit more. Like, I can't smell them unless I get like right up close to this little gap. But I think the worms are cute. Speaking of worms, we're going to this reptile swap, and my father might get a veil chameleon. You never know. And I was looking at some live foods for reptiles in general. Waxworms, superworms, mealworms, crickets. I feel like there's another one. And then, well, there's wingless flies. And then dubia roaches, which they all look disgusting. But I think it would work out nice if we had a reptile or just, have live food cultures to sell at the reptile swap because there's a bunch of reptile people there. So that wouldn't be bad.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying because they're in a room.
Oh.
And there's a lot of worms cultures in that room. I can smell them when I walk in the room. I'm not saying I walk into the enclosed room and go, bleh. It's just, they smell.
Yeah. They don't make the room smell.
They don't make you want to, they don't make me want to barf. They don't.
But
they're not
the scent
gross,
is there.
But the scent is there. And it's strong in a fish room.
Mm-hmm. I seriously read my mother's comment and I thought she said they smell like flowers.
Oh, but they are, it's basically free food. Keep the cultures going and don't screw it up.
Oatmeal is, so, now for us, we get like the big containers of oatmeal every month. But something like this, you can get a big container of oatmeal for $7. And that would last you, I would reason to say, a year. So $7 for a year worth of food for your fish. Now, I'm not trying to tell you that you should use this and this only as a food. Maybe use garindle worms or white worms too, and then use some frozen foods. And then obviously always incorporate some dry foods too. Why does that tank look so blue?
Blue. Yes, our grindle worms, they're in coconut fibers, right?
Yes.
So they're in coconut fibers. They don't actually. Yeah, it's just dirt.
Oh man, I'm thinking. I just thought about that. Coconut fibers are used for reptiles, and I think if there was someone at the reptile swap that wanted to get into fish, or have live food culture, saying for their turtles or something like.
Well, it could be a crossover too, like Mike's
have,
or Gaylor or something like that. You know, where
they have
reptiles, but they do have fish.
But they just didn't bring them to the swap or something.
Right, so maybe they just.
So if they have reptiles, then I would assume, I don't know that much about reptiles, but I know that coconut fibers are used for reptiles. So if you have a reptile that uses coconut fibers, there you go. Coconut fibers. You have your coconut fibers for your reptiles. You can also have some spare coconut fibers left over and use that for white worms or grindle worms. So it's nice.
Did she smell the container, Fishy Mom? Is that what you're asking what it smells like? Or are you talking about the grindle worms? Because if she smelled the container...
I did smell the container.
She doesn't. She smells everything. She's just weird.
I do. I smelled the heat pack.
You're right. I think DeFreeze.
Yeah.
I think that I'm going in this with the intention of packing up fish and bringing some cultures and hoping they advertise for aquatics and exotics or whatever you want to say. Just
aquatics and reptiles.
Aquatics and reptiles or whatever. But I'm hoping they advertise that. And if they do, then not so bad. Maybe we will have some fish people there and maybe we'll sell some stuff.
I think KJE was going on though.
I don't think we're going to set the world on fire with this one or maybe the next one, but I do think hopefully we keep doing it. You know, we can't say, oh, that one sucked, I ain't going again. But you keep going back and build that. And hopefully more and more would go and things would be great.
Yeah, Patty, there's 3 fish swaps, one in March, one in April, and one in May. Beck's Fish Room said, if I had a room for a small fridge to keep live food cultures in, I'd feed more. I hatch baby brine shrimp right now and have a snail colony for my pea puffer. No live worms yet. I'd love to, though. Well, there's certain live food cultures that you don't actually have to keep in the fridge. So I know that black worms are pretty popular with pea puffers, I think. And I know black worms, if you want to preserve them, you keep them in the fridge or you keep a colony like really cold. But white worms, you can actually keep at room temperature, and they're about the same size as black worms. And then you said you're hatching out baby brine shrimp. Microworms and grindle worms are about the size. Well, microworms are a little bit smaller, and grindle worms are a little bit bigger than baby brine shrimp. And like we were talking about earlier, I feel like you were here listening to it. It's pretty much an infinite food. So it's a couple bucks. And if you had, say, you were using a container like this for grindle worms, which are terrestrial, then you get 1 brick of coconut fibers for $5, or you get a 3-pack for $11. Then that 1 brick will last you a very long time. Because a brick makes like a 5-gallon bucket full, and you just need like a handful or 2. So it's going to last you a really long time.
I actually think if you are limited on space, the grindle worms are good because they don't smell and they're easy to harvest. And
they're about the size of baby brine shrimp.
Right. And if you had them and you did them in a 5-gallon tank or something, something about the size of a 5-gallon tank, it'll be easy to...
Did the dirt. Okay.
Did the dirt and the worms No, I would do the worms in there. And then
the dirt in the worms?
Right. It's easy to
That's what I was
reculture
saying,
them.
because when you said do them in a 5-gallon tank, it sounded like they were aquatic. So
Oh.
I just wanted to,
Right.
they're terrestrial, but we do 10-gallon tanks. We have some 10-gallon tanks that don't hold water, and we have grindle worms in there. We just put dirt and then them in there. So I have 10 gallons with Daphnia. I feed the Daphnia-powered baby fish food. Yeah, I'm in a little apartment. That's why I'm nano tanks only right now. I'm so limited, it makes me sad. Well,
that's why I'm saying like a 5-gallon tank if you had a spot to put that.
Are
And
you-
it don't have to be a tank. It could be something,
just like a container.
but something rectangular where you can put them on one side and then clean out this side, put new fibers, and switch everything over.
So I
Makes it easier.
I use this as an example, but I don't really want to use this as an example. So something like this.
Yeah, something like that where you can pull out one side, put everything, and move them over.
So that would work. If you're breeding fish, then I would do microworms and brindle worms. But if you're not breeding fish and you're feeding baby brine shrimp right now, I would do brindle worms. They're pretty easy, and you can keep them in a smaller container, and you would just feed them every couple days, and you can harvest them very easily. But the thing is, I would keep 2 to 3 cultures of them, so it wouldn't take up that much room. But keep 2 to 3 cultures, so if one crashes, then you still have a supply of them. So, and then I know you have pea puffers, like you said. White worms would work for them. Grindle worms would work too. So if you were to do a grindle worm culture, you could feed pretty much all your fish with them. I'm trying to post a link.
Sandy asked for what?
Oh.
What? Patty could.
Nano fish in tanks need love to end it. Love them.
Yeah, for me, I like the 10 gallons. Like, I think if I was to clean them, Pride more.
Pride more, welcome.
If I was to clean out one of those and switch the cultures and stuff, like, I think it would be easy for me in a 10 gallon. I don't think it'd be bad for me in a 5 gallon. Anything smaller than that, it's just.
Well, like a small
crazy.
Tupperware container, it's not too bad as long as you're careful. So.
Right.
It's possible in pretty much any size container as long as it's not too small. It's gotta be rectangular. That might be the direction I'm going in. I have an empty 5 gallon. I think based on my tanks and amount of fish, that would work well for me. Probably. You guys can call me Rob. Okay. Okay, the one I got, it's unavailable. It's a 20 liter, but these. Cool. So it's not. Yeah, so on that discussion. What? Science scale? After this, I think I'm going to try and. Well, I have to package up the 2 worm orders. But after that, I'm going to try and film some simple fish keeping videos for Mr. P. I'm so tired.
She's definitely going to get it done this week, Steven.
I'm going to get it done before Friday, whether that's Thursday I send them to you or not.
I will,
Don't unsubscribe. What time is she going?
Why do they put an unsubscribe right next to the share thing? Yeah, I will bug her every day until she says I'm done, and then I'll ask to see them. And once I see them, I'll say, okay, you're done.
He's not actually going to do that.
Yeah, you're hiding one.
He's like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And then he never does it.
Steven's
do you want to do it with us?
No, Steven's asking you to do something. Do it.
Do you want me to? Do you want to do it with me?
Seriously, all that work and you posted it.
Mississippi Queen.
All right. Science Gal should be live in actually 1 minute or so.
So, I have to go package up 2 worm orders. But, yeah, say goodbye. Well, then I'm going to try and film some simple fish keeping videos. So I think if I pull up if I start like the recording thing, not actually start recording, but if I pull up all the things that I need to start recording, And I think when I'm done doing worms, then I'll actually come up and do it. Anyways, say goodnight now.
Gorno said you're not boring.
Thank you for that informative worm culture. I enjoyed that detailed description. See, you are not boring. Oh,
Hey, Skippers.
Skippers, welcome.
I was just going to say that too. Fisherman's going to be on Skippers tonight with TN also. Oh, as usual, I think, right?
Yeah.
And so everyone check that out after Science Cal.
Thanks for the ideas, Bree. Night all.
Have a good night. See you all in the next one on Wednesday.
Thank you all so much for coming, and we will see you on We will see you all on Wednesday. Bye.